Welcome back, guys. We're here in the operations center. It is Monday, April the 8th. Second day of planting corn. We started last Monday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. That corn is got a good root system on it now. Got about a 1/4 inch shoot. So as long as the weather stays fairly reasonable, I don't see any reason we won't see it by the end of the week. It's 80 degrees today. It's going to cool back down tomorrow for about 3 days. You got about 3 days of rain chances. But you just don't get many opportunities to plant like this with as dry as it is. To stop a minute and clean out a strainer for my in-furrow fertilizer. Some of that humic acid kind of kind of crystallized with my zinc I've run in there. Kind of made a little sludge in my strainer, but just really enjoying the day and enjoying putting corn in the ground. Upcoming forecast doesn't look that great, so we're going to try to stick just a couple more acres in the ground. We're just planting along super slowly. March was as nice as March was. I thought we was going to have an early spring, but it's not looking like that. Got them row cleaners down there. They're not plowing the furrow, but they're turning all the time, knocking any clods or straw out of the way. You can see back there behind it, just a nice flat seed trench. Pretty good farm here, just a great big West Tennessee rolling hill, but productive ground. Been in my family a long time, so it makes a difference. I got out to rush the Eclipse. I was down on that end of the field, and I thought I'll drive to this end and get a shot of it. Well, it's already gone, come and gone. I thought it's supposed to get a little darker than that here, but it ain't. You can't tell it in the camera, but if you look directly at the sun, which you ain't supposed to be doing that, but you can barely see the tip of the moon right there. But it got fairly dark. Wish I got it a little better on camera. Didn't have to turn the lights on the tractor. Ain't that a good looking rig?
Hello and welcome to Ag PhD Radio, broadcasting from the Martin Studio on a Farmer Friday, taking your calls and questions at 844.
Listen to the old hefty boys while planting corn. Maybe we'll learn something. I like to listen to them something a little different than just listening to the same old classic rock songs over and over and over again. Especially like listening to Farmer Friday when farmers call in with their questions and stuff. So, well, how many of y'all listen to the old hefty boys, Ag PhD? Either watch them on the TV show or listen to the radio show. I like the radio show, but actually better than I do the TV show. Used to be, when I was a kid, that used to be the highlight of my Saturday morning if I was in the house, especially in the winter time. You know, it's Saturday afternoon. Get in there and watch the old hefty boys, and it's the way I got to watch tractors. That's back before the days of YouTube. These kids today don't know how lucky they got it. You can just YouTube and watch tractors all day long, but the old Joyce brothers didn't exist on YouTube back in them days, so I had to watch Ag PhD to try to watch tractors on TV as a kid. Well, the screen's telling me that our seed is low, but it don't really matter because we're finishing this field up. Turn my fertilizer off, turn my seed off, raise my planter, and we are out of here. Find a set of tracks. I don't want to be running over a road. I gotta find a set of planter tracks. Alright, go out, my tracks are made there. Turn off my hydraulics to my hydraulic drive. It planted good though. Man, that planted good. I could plant every single acre like that, man, I would. That would be perfect. We'd be off to a great start. Right now where we're at, this was the old hay field. You can tell where the color of the soil changes there. See that dark spot, that's where we used to stack hay. Was a tree there too. We'll have us a good test plot. We'll find out if I was wrong to plant that corn in front of that cold snap, or if we was right. I know it planted, I mean, I was satisfied with the way it was planting before, but it planted a whole lot better today. That ground, it was nice. But that was planted April 1st, and everything from the big terrace back was planted today, April the 8th. Well, I've got the tractor and the planter back in the shed. That's where we're going to hold up. Got rain forecast to come in tomorrow. Got a traffic jam. Got Papa Smurf there on the 42 putting out hay. Getting hooked up here to the old scratcher do-all. Robert took off with the ripper to a new farm he rented, about 15 acres. Gonna go to corn this year, so he wanted to make sure he got it ripped. And he informed me when I got done planting to come do all it down, smooth it up. So that's what I'm doing. Back it up. Whoa. Let's see if I can get all the hoses and everything hooked up right the first time. Got lined up with the pin right the first time. It don't make me climb up there and put them in flow. This is really working down a lot better than I thought it was going to. Good rain might be able to plant it stale seed bed. We're gonna have some drying weather. There's where he's ripped. And there's where he's working it down. Already making yield just by ripping them things right there up. That's why we went and bought that ripper with the spring resets, was that right there.